everybody. Hello and welcome. Just going for me loading up here. I see myself. And I hope you're going to log on. We are live. We have one. I'm so excited when you see our first person log on. We have one. And I know the weather's been lovely today. And I know that we'll all be knackered from Yanni's teach. So it's just good to see that you are in, guys, and that you are joining me. Hi, Joe Kinser. How are you, babe? Great to see you in the house. Cool. Welcome back to my kitchen, everybody. And it looks exactly the same as it does every other time. I'm going to get a drink. I'm babbling away here. And Jim says, love the preview. Yep, I put a little preview online and shared it. I got to admit, I haven't actually managed to set up my group early, like the invitation early this week, so I'm a little behind with that. So it's very exciting still to see that you are all coming in and joining me tonight. Hello, Wendy from California, how are you? And hello, Hanne from Finland. Great to see you in the house. Okay. All right. Are we ready to get started? Shall we go for it? What time are we on? Let me check here. It is 4 minutes past. I'll give you 1 more minute just to see if anyone else is checking in. And then we will get cracking on this dance. I can't believe it's Monday. I can't believe it's September tomorrow. Honestly, I've blinked and it was March and now it's September. I don't know if anyone feels that way, but I just feel like I've lost like months. But luckily we've had Streamline, keep us going, and it's exciting. It's exciting to be here still. So I'm so pleased that Streamline is still going throughout September. And remember, if you want to tip, you can tip. The link is at the top of my page. However, if you don't want to, still keep enjoying them for free, because that's what it's here for. You only tip if you can afford it, if you've enjoyed it, if you're still not back at classes, we've got this here for you. Okay, so why don't we get cracking? We've not got quite as many in as last week, but we can still go for this. We'll still have a fun workshop. And I would really like, it's really important that you give me your feedback on this at the end, because I'd like to know what you think about this one and this music. And now normally, if I was at class, I would preview the music and see what you think first, but it's going to be a surprise tonight because I don't want Facebook kicking me out after the first few minutes, because it is a brand new spanking song. And it will be copyrighted, I am very, very sure. So, last workshop of the night, you have me. Sarah, thumbs up. Hello, babes. You're very welcome. I hope you enjoy the dance, Sarah. I hope you enjoy the music. I was saying again, you know, it's been like kind of a Scottish theme month for me, because you got one lesson from a room in Scotland, and tonight this is a Scottish band. Travis is a Scottish band. And they're awesome. It's a great song. In fact, the song is very much about, it's called A Ghost, but it's not about a ghost. It's about, he sings about the ghost in the mirror and the things that passing by and like time catching up with you, like, which is exactly what I'm saying about blinking. March is gone, September's here. And this song is very much about that, about, you know, just taking your time on things. Sometimes you miss things and you let things go past you. So I hope you're going to like the music as much as you like the dance anyway. Oh, Laura Sway, how are you? Good to see you in the house, honey. Long time no see. All right, let's get cracking. We're going to get going on this. Now, it's all 1 and 2 count on this tonight. So, let me think. You've got kind of a slow beat and a quick beat, and it's choreographed as a 1 and 2. So we're going to hit on the slow beat, and you'll see exactly what I mean when the music hits in. Some nice simple rock steps to begin. Weight on the left foot. These rocks are all going to happen on the right foot. So you're going to cross rock, slide rock to begin, bringing the right over for 1, recover, and right side 2, and we're going to touch the right toe back slightly behind and do little jumps out, out, out. Yeah? And the counts for this are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And it's nice that little bit because it just gives you a little bit of momentum, because we're going to go into this next little bit here. Hi Pauline, good to see you. Baptiste, bonsoir. All right, we keep cracking on. All right, let's take it from the top again. Here's the rocks. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We're going to go into a behind side cross with the right foot leading. Behind side cross. At this point, we're going to finish our first section. It's only a 32 count dance, so there's not a lot to learn. It's just getting used to that rhythm of it. So as we finish, we're going to do a little kind of Mumbo step, but the Mumbo is going to take us off to the corner. So we're going to 10:30 here after we've done our behind side cross. The Mumbo is with the left to 10:30, rock, recover, back. Now let's put all that together. That's our first section done. Here's from the rocks again. Are we okay? We're good? I can see the thumbs up. Champion. Here we go, from the rock. Oh, hi Amanda. Good to see you, honey. How are you? 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3. Out, out. Behind and cross. Mumbo to the corner. Yeah? And again, I talk about the rhythm of this and how quick it is. So we're going to do it with the counts, proper speed. Good luck. 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. That's about your speed of it, yeah? Are you still with me? Is it feeling okay? It is quick, but it kind of just flows through. We've got a little bit of those kind of breathe moments at the time. Hi Heather Barton, great to see you. You're popping in. I know you've got a class tonight and you've had your radio show tonight. You're so busy. Thank you for popping in. Here we go, one more time, that first 8, and then we'll go on to the next ones. Rocking forward, 1 and 2 and tap, out, out, behind and cross, rock to the corner. Once you've done that little Mumbo to the corner, if you can see me behind my island, weight on the left foot. That count will be 7 and 8. You're going to step back on the right for 1. Now this, because all the other steps are so quick, will feel like a big pause. You really need to count that step as you go into a back lock on the left. And as you do your back lock, you'll know and see we're on this angle now. We're going to straighten up to 12 o'clock. Back, lock, back. Weight finishes on the left and we're planted up front. Or you're planted to my oven anyway. And so from that Mumbo, 7 and 8, 1, 2 and 3. We're going to go into a coaster step next. So stay with me on these 7 sections and then I'm going to check in, and if there's any problem you can let me know. So after you've done your Mumbo and you've done your back lock back, you're going to go into a right coaster step with the right foot leading. Right, left, right. Now we're going to change into a lock step. So that coaster step is going to go into a lock step, step, lock. So again, with the coaster, you've gone back together, forward, lock, step. So the coaster and the lock step are going to merge into one. Yes? And then we're going to do another lock step with totally different timings from the first lock step. And this is why I'm saying it's high improver, easy into really easy steps, just speed and getting the timing. So from that coaster, coaster, step, lock, step, step, lock, step. And try that with me because there's that time in there. I'm going to count you in a minute, but I just want to get the steps first. After you've done your back lock back, we're back to 12 o'clock. Coaster, step, lock, step, step, lock, step. Does that make sense? So that coaster step is going to turn into your lock step as you come right, left, lock, right, left, lock, left. I'm going to just check in and you can let me know if there's any problems there. Hey John, how are you, lovely? Good evening to you. All right, we are quiet tonight. This is a quiet workshop day tonight as compared to other weeks. But I know you've had a lot of energetic ones today, so that's cool. And it's bank holiday. So, you know, you could be out at the pub, but no, we don't want to do that. We want to dance. That's how we spend our bank holidays. We're the hardcore dancers. Let's take it from the top. Thank you, Bonnie, makes sense. Let's just go for section 2 actually before we take it from the top one more time. So after you've done your Mumbo step, you're back for 1, you're locking back to 2 and 3. You're going to coaster 4 and 5 and 6. I'm going to take that from the top into the lock because I want to count and I'm going too fast. So Mumbo 8 and 1, back 7 and 8, back 1, 2 and 3. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and. I added an extra count and that's what I did. I'm going to do that again so I don't confuse you. It's my first time teaching this, that's no excuse. I can count. So from the corner, 7 and 8. Back 1, lock 2 and 3. Straighten up on this coaster that turns into a lock. 4 and 5 and 6. And then your second lock speeds up. And 7 and then you're going to just step out to the side for count 8. Yeah, if I count it correctly, we got it. So just try that with me again. I'm going to count it one more time without the extra count. So the Mumbo, 7 and 8. Back 1, 2 and 3. Coaster 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And that's your whole of section 2. All right. Any problems? Any problems? Hi Sarah. Hey Delia. How are you, honey? Stephanie, Mona, all's good. All right. Let's try section 1 and 2. That's actually half the dance. So although you've got that funny time in there, the steps, as I say, are quite easy. So from the rock forward, it's 1 and 2 and 3, out, out. Behind and cross, Mumbo to the corner, back 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now you remember I said this is fast, and it gets fast at this point in the middle. That lock is going to kind of zoom you forward there. So let's try it one more time. I want to count it again, but I want to speed it up if that's all right. Here we go. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Halfway. Done. Any problems? Let me know. Evening, Corey. How are you? All right, champion. I think we're going to go. I can see your thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right. So let's go from there, and you can let me know again any problems, and then we'll do our next section. So from the rock, we're going to take it from there to begin. Right foot first. Rock and tap, out, out. Behind and cross. Mumbo to the corner. Back, back, lock, back. Coaster, step, and lock and step. Next bit is going to be like a little jazz box quarter turn. So you're going to cross the right over, and you're going to step a quarter turn to the left as you step back. Now we're going to finish this not with a jazz box finish, but with a little chassé off to the left. Side chassé. So you've done your little stomp to the corner for count 8. You cross 1, back 2, chassé 3 and 4. Yeah? All right. At that point, it gets even easier still. But I'm going to take you one more time from the top and just add that jazz box on. We got some thumbs up. Bonnie says, your shoes are fascinating. Thank you. They're getting old now. I've had these ones a while, actually. Here we go, back from the top. Let's put it all together. 7, A, a rock and a tap, out, out. Take it to the corner with your Mumbo, bring it back with a 1, 2 and 3. Coaster, step, lock, step, down. Cross, quarter, side chassé. And we should all be facing the side wall at the moment. Yes. All right, I really want to show you the music. How far in are we? Are we 10 minutes in? Can I get away with doing a little bit of the music? Yeah, let's do a little bit of the music because I want to show you this. It's so nice. Alexa, play A Ghost by Travis.
A Ghost by Travis on Amazon Music.
5, 6, 7, 8. Rock and tap, out, out. Behind and cross and a Mumbo step with a hut. Back, lock, back, coaster. Here we go. Wing step on the right. Cross, back, chap, chap, chap. Yeah? Let's just do it one more time from the first. 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock and tap, out, out. To the corner, Mumbo step with a back, lock, back. Coaster, step, lock, step, with a hut and a hut and a hut. Yes? Alexa, cancel. It feels good. It just feels good. All right. So, well, I think so. I'm slightly biased. So from that side wall, we're going to go quickly to the next steps. So face 9 o'clock for me wherever you are in your home. The next bit I said is easy. It's a syncopated, sorry John. Do you know what? I remember there was one reason. Jonathan said my Alexa just started playing. There was one reason I said I was going to stop using Alexa and I couldn't remember why, and that was it, because I set off everybody's Alexa when I start talking. But the good news is, if your Alexa plays, you know she's a good one and she's going to play that song for you to practice later. So with the weight on the left foot, we're going to go into a rocking chair. This is all syncopated counts too. So you've done your 3 and 4 with the chassé, your rock will be 5 and 6 and then you're going to go into 3 little runs. And you can shuffle these because they are quick runs if it feels better to do that for a right, left, right. Yeah? So that whole section is from the jazz quarter. So we've stomped out, we're going across, quarter turn, chassé to the left with a rock and a bang, bang, bang. Yeah, try that section 3 for me. Thank you, Heather says good, and John says true. Don't I always tell you the truth, John? Don't I always? So just section 3 again from that little jazz box. You're going to just take it out to the right so the weight's there so you know what's coming next. It's cross quarter turn with a side chassé with a rock and a boom, boom, boom. Yes, put it all together from the top for me. Here we go. From the rock, weights on the left, 7, 8. Cross rock, side rock, tap, out, out. Behind and cross. Mumbo to the corner, bring it back, lock it back, coaster, step, lock, step, side with a cross, quarter turn, side chassé, hup and a bang, bang, bang. Yep. We're nearly there. I love the thumbs up. Thank you, Bonnie. Are we ready for the next bit? I'll just go over that time and again and again and again. The only bit with the time and difficulty that I feel is the time and difficulty is that mambo. When you come back, you've been doing and, 1, 2 and 3. So just remember that step back, 7 and 8, 1, 2 and 3. And you can put some power into that one as well because it kind of helps you remember that that's a standalone one instead of being into that syncopation that we've already been doing. Yeah, I need to stop talking and get on with the next bit. I'll do it one more time from the top. And then we'll put section 4 on the end. From the rock steps, 7, A, a rock and a tap, out, out. Behind and cross, take it to the corner with a 1, 2 and 3, 4 and step, lock, step, side with a cross, quarter turn and a side chassé, rocking chair with a bang, bang, bang. And weights on the right. We're going to do a mumbo half turn next. This mumbo is going to take us over the left shoulder. So after your little runs, weight finishes on that right foot first, there. We're going to do a rock on the left, rock, recover on the right, half over the left shoulder, taking the weight to the left. So you're going to 1 and 2. Yeah. This next bit is kind of like one of those turns where you're going to collect your feet together. I love these, that's why I put them in. It feels like it straightens me out as I turn. It takes me back to some kind of ballet days. So as we step on this, we're going to step onto the right. You're going to take a half turn as you step back onto the left and close, or step the right back. It doesn't necessarily need to close because you're going to have your momentum as you turn there. So that whole turning section from your bang, bang, bang is a mumbo half left, mumbo half, step, half back. Yeah? All right. Let's just do the new bit, section 4, with the counts. So from the mumbo, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And then the ending's going to be super, super quick. I hope you're still going to stay with me and be my friend, because the ending is quick, but it's worth it once you get it. I didn't say it'd be easy, it'd just be worth it. So let's take it from the top first. I'm just checking you're still with me. We're then going to add on that turn, and if there's any problems, you tell me and we'll go over it again. Weight on the left, here we go. 7, 8, rock and a tap, out, out. Behind and cross, rock it to the corner, bring it back. Left, lock, left. Coaster, step, lock, step, rock, step, stomp with a cross and a quarter. Side chassé, forward, rock, bang, bang, bang. Mumbo, half, step, turn back. Yeah? Okay. All right. Any problems? I'm just going to to check in quickly because we're doing all right. We're doing all right for time. So if there's anything you want to go over again, you can let me know. We're looking good. We're looking good. Thank you, Bonnie. You're keeping with me tonight. You're keeping me on track. All right, let's go back to this last section, then we're going to finish it off. So you've got your Mumbo half. You've got your turn back. We're going to do and heel and toe. Nice and simple. So your count for that would be and 6 and 5 and 6. I can't count tonight, I tell you what. So your Mumbo is 1 and 2, 3 and 4, back and heel for and 5, and weight on the right, touch for 6. I'm normally getting a lot better than this, but never mind. Let's just do that one more time. This one's for me, okay? So from the Mumbo, half, step, turn back and heel and toe. Next bit is going to be the end of the dance, and it is like a forward coaster with a rock step. So it's quick, and then you're going to go straight into the dance again. So what you're going to do is you're going to go forward on the right and forward on the left, as if we're doing a forward coaster, but instead of stepping back on the right, you're going to do a quick rock, back, recover. So you're going to rock, recover, and that's going to leave the weight coming back onto the left, so you can go straight into those rock steps again to begin the dance. So we've done the turn, we've done the and heel and toe. We're then going to go into this forward coaster step. So your forward coaster step would be forward, right, close left, rock back, right, recover onto the left. So the weight on the left to finish. Yeah, let's put all of that together. All of section 4 in slow motion. Weight on the right, we're going to Mumbo half a turn, back the way you came, and heel and toe, and forward coaster, rock, recover, rock, and rock. Yeah, ish. So one more time, just that last section. Your Mumbo is a half left, weight on the left at this point. You're going to reverse turn over the right, step, turn back, weight finishes at the right. You do your heel and heel and toe. You need to remember to do the and count here, so the coaster's on the right foot, and that forward coaster leads on the right. Forward together, rock and rock and rock. So we know which foot's which. It's a quick section there, but we're going to count it just so we know what the rhythm is like. So we've got the steps, we just need the rhythm. All right, last section slowly, no problem. Okay, let's do this again one more time. So from the Mumbo turn, weight on the left, yeah? That's just a regular Mumbo turn. Reversing over the right shoulder, right foot is leading. So step on the right, make that half over the right shoulder as you step back on the left, and step back on the right. Weight on this right foot now, yeah? And that's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Just try that bit for me again from the Mumbo. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. At this point, whether you've collected or stepped the right foot slightly back, the weight is firmly on the right. Yes? So with the weight on the right, I'm going to step closer for the next bit. It's a lot of quick syncopations with the heel and toe and. So you're going back on the left and heel, that's a right heel, forward on the right and toe, and back on the and count and. Ready to go into our last couple of counts. So just try that and heel and toe. So weight is firmly planted on the right. You're going to step on the and heel and toe and. Weight on the left. It does happen really quickly, so I'm happy to do this section as many times as you need. And then a forward together and a rock back. So I'm wondering the best angle for me to show you this, if you can see it from this side actually, because you go forward together like you would do a forward coaster and then back on the right. But we're about to restart, so you're going to have to bring the weight back onto the left, which makes this not quite a forward coaster, but a coaster with a rock step kind of incorporated. So it's forward together, rock, and forward rock, side rock to begin the dance again. So next I'm going to do the count, but we're going to take it very, very slowly as well. And this last section is the one that will need a lot of practice, especially when I'm going to throw you a wild card in a minute. Not a bad wild card, just a little bit extra. So this last section is Mumbo, half weights on the left, 1 and 2. We're going to turn on 3 and 4. 3 and 4, weight on the right. You've got and heel and toe and 5 and 6 and, so you know you've got 2 counts left for this coaster. You know how quick it's going to be. So you're going to go forward 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 to start the dance again. Does that make sense? You're still with me? Yeah? Let's just do that last section one more time. I want to speed it up, and again, we can go over it again if there's any problems. Yes? Cool. All right, you're my crash test dummies tonight as well, so you can tell me whether you love it, hate it. Just stay with me. I hope you'll love it. From the Mumbo, turn, step, and heel, and toe, and coaster step, rock recover, forward, back. Yeah, so it's quick when you put it together. See what I mean? So the more we do it, the better it's going to feel, even though it is quick. It's worth it when you get it, because what it does is it builds again. I go on about where my choreography takes me with my brain. All the years I spent choreographing like kids shows and stuff, I have this urge for it to build momentum before you start into the wall again. And that's exactly what I've tried to do here actually. You've got this kind of momentum as you go round into your turn. Bump, 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 and a dip, and a dip, and a bump, bump. Go from the top and a tap, out, out. Yeah? Worth it, worth it. So let's just do that last section one more time just so we can smooth out that speed problem there. Mumbo, half turn, step, and heel and toe and forward together, rock and a bump and a bump. Now, I did say it's a bit tricky at that end for the speed, and it is more so when the music's on and you're going to have to start it. Because what you're going to have to do is go into the rock and forward, and it's quick. It feels like a rocking chair again when you do it, when you take the last section and the first section and put it together. But of course I have something extra to add in a second. So just when you do get that end bit, just practice that going from the coaster back into that forward again. Now before we do anything else, I want to take you through the whole dance. That is the whole dance. So we'll take it from the top and we'll speed it up as we go along. I'm checking on. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Bonnie. Just, you know what? You're right on the money, Bonnie. Right, got the last section, just have to do it 10 times so it goes in automatically. That is exactly it. That is exactly it. I couldn't have said it better myself, because it's annoying to have to practice some little bits in a dance, but once they go in, they just feel so good. So from the top, let's put it all together. Here we go from the rock section. 6, 7, 8, rock and a tap, out, out, behind and step. Rock to the corner, bring it back. Lock, step back. Coaster, step, lock, step, stomp with a cross quarter turn. Shasta to the left with a forward and a back and a run, run. Mumbo half a turn, bring it back the way you came, and heel and toe and forward, rock and start again. Yeah? So if you're not drinking this bank holiday, you will sure need one after this dance. Alright, any problems? Okay. As I say, with that rock step, when you get used to that forward coaster, the easiest way to think of it is a coaster, and then you kind of change your mind last minute and you go into those rock steps again. However, the first time you do this wall, or this dance on the first wall, you're not going to go into it again. You're going to go into a little bit of a tag. And because that last section is so quick, this tag is going to feel quite tricky the first few times you do it, okay? So, you'll still be my friend, I promise. Maybe after a week of practice, then you'll be my friend again. So, after you do that rock step, you're going to rock back as if you've done this coaster. Coaster, rock, and. And to be honest, the tag is really easy, because all you're going to do, I'll show you this from the front, of course we'll be facing 9 o'clock. You just bring the toe out, in, out. You do a sailor quarter turn, which will bring you to 12 o'clock, but as we practice, I'll just show you. And then you do out, in, out, and you sailor quarter turn back again, which again will bring you to 9. So it would be on this wall, out, in, out, sailor to the front, out, in, out, sailor back again. Nothing too difficult with that tag. However, the difficulty in doing the tag is where you're finding the tag from. So you've done your forward, forward, forward rock and out, in, out, sailor quarter turn, out, in, out. It's going from that rock, and if you can see what my feet are doing, that rock step into a touch to the side that feels tricky. Like you said, Bonnie, I tell you what, a few times through and it'd be no problem at all, but tonight when we do it, it's just going to feel a little bit like we need to take an extra time to get used to it, if that makes sense. And trust me, I practiced this over and over and I was like, this feels tricky, but it doesn't after the first few times. So we finished the dance. Let's just do that tag together. You probably did it with me, but to be sure, we'll do it together. So from the forward coaster, you've gone 7 and 8 and out, in, out, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Yeah? The tag happens only twice. It's the same tag. It happens after wall 1, so you'll be facing 9 o'clock. Of course, you'll do it to the front wall and back again. And then the next time it happens at the front wall, the first time you hit. So after wall 4, you'll be ready to start again, but just before you'll do your forward coaster, out, in, out, sailor, bring it to the front, da, da, da. There's 10 whole walls in this dance, and you get those tags over pretty much in your first rotation. So I'm hoping that that'll make it a little bit easier, you know, as we strip this band-aid off. So let's put it all together. The whole thing from the top, that's it. The dance is called The Ghost. There's no sheet for it yet. The sheet is coming this week. I would love to hear what you think about it. Whether you think it is an easy intermediate, it's just that timing, I think, that makes it so. But it is very improver-ish steps. So thank you for staying and joining me with this tonight. All right, here we go. Let's put it all together. Are we ready? Are we feeling this? I'm feeling this. I'm excited and nervous, very nervous. Here we go, from the top. 6, 7, 8, rock step, side step, tap, out, out, behind and step. Take it to the corner, bring it back. Remember the count there. Into the coaster, step, lock, and step. Cross quarter turn, chassé, rocking chair, forward and a back, and a bang, bang, bang. Mumbo half, bring it to a half, and heel and toe, and forward, rock, and start again. But we're going to do our tag pause. All right, I'm just going to check because I saw a comment pop up. Here we go. Tag. All right, yes, tag after walls 1 at 9 o'clock and 4 at 12 o'clock. Spot on. Perfect. Let's do it with the counts. And this time, let's add the tag on. Deal? All right, here we go. 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, and here's your tag. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. I'm out of breath. That's probably not a good thing. All right. Any comments? How are we doing? All right, cool. I just saw a thumbs up. That'll do for me. If there's any problems, I promise you, just practice that going into that tag. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to try and do 4 walls. The thing with this end rock step is it really is just worth practicing that flow into from rock back, rock forward, rock side, da 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 da. Now, if